Do you know that abundance is your birthright? Do you know that? I mean, because if you don't know that, that means that you may be operating in a low frequency state of mind. And even if you're not aware of what that means, you know that you're experiencing some level of success within your community, sphere, home life, whatever. You are experiencing this and you know this, but you may not know exactly the formula as to how you have gotten there and continue to stay there. And for those of you who don't know what that means, and you're at a low state and things keep coming at you, it's like a cycle. You like you live in Groundhog Day over and over and over and over again, you know, or you on your first date, 51st date, like this same cycle over and over again, and you're never breaking free from this. Like, what is this? That's because you're operating on a low frequency. You are operating where you are lacking something as opposed to knowing that you already have it. Let's talk about it. Hey, this is Deanna Inspires. This is Inspired Perspectives. And, please hit the like button because that helps the algorithm. And watch the video all the way through to the end. That helps put it out to others who may get something from this because I'm in the business of helping others. I'm in the business of impacting others in a positive way. So much negativity, and I want to be able to impact people in a positive way so that they get this message. They too are able to break free from things that may be holding them back. And I want that for them, even if it's not for you. Pass it on to somebody. Someone you know may need this. And if you hit that like button, maybe somebody you don't know will get this and benefit from it because I want people to live their best life. So let's get into this. Abundance is your birthright. I mean, a lot of people operate in such lack right now, and it's permeated throughout this, throughout the world. We won't even say a specific country. It is permeating throughout the world. And because we're like this, we have ourselves in such a dependency on a state or government or something outside of ourselves. So this is what it comes to. It comes to a combination of realizing that, my goodness, I'm lacking everything, and so you get more of the same thing, more of the same thing. That dependency, that codependency, and never going within, because you have to go within in order to bring it forth and bring it out for yourself and your family and the people that you care about in your community. You should never operate in a level of lack, because if you do, you're not going to get the abundance of thereof that the Most High has given us. He has gifted this to us, and we're misusing it. It's like we're under a spell as a collective. And we have to break that spell by understanding that what you already have. So when you're praying and all of this, you're asking for something you already have. You already have it. And so you have to act and operate like you already got it. You understand? Like, that's where a lot of us are lacking in understanding that knowledge, and being on a low frequency. We have to be at the highest frequency, closer to the Most High. That's where we derive our energy, as our the abundance. We arrive at getting all the things, all our needs met, all the things that we need, even if you know that you didn't have. I mean, my goodness, when you know that it is yours, you will hold it in your hand. You will see it with your eyes, and you will feel it. You will know that it is yours. And so when we are looking at things in lack, you cannot see it yet, the abundance that you want, because right now you see what you see right now, and then that feeling comes into you like, I don't have XYZ and the other. I don't have enough of this. I don't have. If you turn that thing around and say, I have it already, it is already mine, it is me. I remember my daughter saying to me when she was a little thing, I think maybe 3, 4, 5, something like that, and she says, Mommy, I'm going to get that bicycle. She knew without doubt that that bicycle was going to be hers. I'm going to get that thing. I'm going to get it. And what I did was encouraged her to continue feeling like that. Like, you sure about this? She said, I am sure. I said, then it is yours. It is yours. So I confirmed that with her. So throughout her life, she's never had a moment of feeling doubt. Not not from me. It may be from the world, but not from me, because the world will do a number on you, making you feel like you don't belong, you don't need, you don't have, you're not the cutest, you're not the prettiest, you're not the most handsome, you're not the smartest, you're not anything. And if you sign that agreement to believe that that is true, then honey, let me tell you, then it's going to be true for you. It is going to be true for you. Trust me, and you're going to get more of that and more people telling you that. And you're going to keep absorbing all of that negativity and all that low vibrational stuff, and you're going to always be in a state of lack. And that is a state of mind and a state of frequency that you will never rise above where you are. This stuff is energy, this is spirit, this is frequency. You're putting this stuff out here, and you're going to get, it's like a boomerang effect. To be able to get yourself out of that state of mind, you got to be on a frequency of knowing that without doubt that you have it already. You can trust and believe that it's coming to you if it hasn't already come to you. You're going to stop complaining, yes, about what you don't have. Stop complaining about what others are not doing for you. Stop complaining for where you are right now, and start to go into gratitude about everything that you have right now. If you live in a home, it may not be the perfect home that you've always dreamt of, but starting from where you are, you can bring that to fruition. You truly can. You can bring all that you ever never thought you could have into fruition. If you think about people who went from absolutely nothing to finally having everything, like it may not have happened in one day or one month, but then again, maybe it has. But you've seen this person just go from nothing to like building, 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 building. That's because they had a mindset switch. Something clicked. The lights came on, and they stopped thinking about the current situation, and they started to become grateful. Grateful for what they have. Because the next level of that could be more of something better than even this. And they started operating, started making moves, meeting the right people, opening doors. All of these things started coming together because it was a state of mind, that switch. It was a mindset, a mindfulness, a gratitude. Even the Most High says to be in gratitude, be in joy, right? In knowing, not in fear and in doubt. So we let all those things set in. You don't think any of these things are biblical principles, but they are. They are. You can read the 42 laws of power and all this other stuff. All that stuff is deriving from that good old book that most people may demean in some way, but most people haven't even read the book for what it really means and get something out of it for what it really is supposed to show you. And, you know, that's a story for another day. But you want to stop complaining. You want to stop complaining about the things that you don't have, because you're going to get more of that. If you think about any moment in your life that you were in such joy, and that's not just happiness, like you have happiness is momentary, it's situational. When you're in such joy, it doesn't matter what's going on around you, you're always feeling that connection to the Most High. You're always feeling that connection to yourself, of knowing that you have everything that you ever need and then some. You're gonna get more of that because of how you feel about the current situation, because of how you feel about what's to come. You're allowing the door to open for everything that's supposed to pour into your world, into your life, to make your life better and comfortable and more joyous. Those are the things that you wanna bring and manifest into your life. You want it to be on a higher frequency, so those things come, because things happen like a boomerang. What I call is, and I've learned this, it's having the three A's. It's a 3A formula, not AAA, like the cars. They're not gonna come repair your car and give you a jump or replace your battery or give you a new tire. That's not gonna happen in this. But you're gonna get a newness of life. You're gonna get a newness of perspective. You're going to have a newness of gratitude when you understand these concepts that I'm going to lay down for you right now. When you have this formula, I have had this on my calendar, right? I have a dry eraser calendar that I keep certain like quotes and notations and things that I want to always keep in the forefront of my mind to remind me of my blessings, to remind me of everything that Most High has given me, and that because I have been in alignment with what those things mean and understand what they have, and I know, like I know without doubt, even through the dips. Everyone's going to have that dip, but you got to bring to your remembrance everything that you're supposed to have, everything that is you're supposed to be given. And I think as a collective, globally, we've forgotten all of that, and we've relied on everything outside of us. So the three A's. The first one is acknowledging what you do have. Acknowledging. Don't focus on what you don't have. Acknowledging what you do have. Acknowledging, like, man, I'm healthy. Man, I have a great spouse. And if they're not so great, that's another issue. There may be a you issue and not a them issue because you had to choose them, okay? You said yes or you proposed. Okay, that's another story. But being able to recognize when even people do the smallest gestures for you of acts of service for you, like opening a door or paying for something for you so small as a cup of coffee, giving you a word of advice, a word of encouragement, that they didn't have to open their mouth to say anything. There's something within you that allowed for that to happen. That is that alignment of knowing that you have things in abundance coming to you. People are always kind to you. They're always kind to you. And so when people say, well, I had this happen, that happened, you're on a low frequency. Somewhere in you, you are riding on that frequency in a lack somewhere. And that's a lack of awareness of who you are, what you're meant to be in the earth, what do you have to do, just things you have to change about your mindset and who you are, your heart posture. Like your heart posture is everything. Like it has to align with the mind and the spirit, right? All of those things have to align for those things to be brought forth for your life to manifest into all these great things. You have to change how you walk, how you talk, how you be, you have to change what you listen to. You have to change what you watch. You have to change what you speak, because life and death is in the power of the tongue. Your ear gate, your eye gate, and your mouth. That mouth will get you in so much trouble, and you will manifest so much negativity, and you will stay in a constant state of lack. And when you're in a constant state of abundance, so much will happen, and it will change your entire trajectory of your life. Trust me when I say that. The second A is appreciation. When you appreciate so much of where you are, you give gratitude to the people who impact your life. Someone may have made sure that you never went hungry. Someone may have made sure that you, even though you couldn't afford child care, they said, I got you. Whether it be in a daycare situation or after school, or maybe it's tutoring, someone was able to say, I got them for free. Don't you worry about it, because you got good kids and I want them to be good kids. So I'm going to help you out in this stuff, especially when you don't have family around. Maybe you do have good family, and because you do, that right there, you show appreciation. Maybe you cook them a meal. Maybe it's not a gift in a box that you went out and spent $100 on. Maybe you have a cookout and you want to show your appreciation for the people who supported you, even at that smallest level. People who gave clothes and food to your kids. Maybe they picked them up after school and dropped them off at home, and everybody's safe and sound, and they were able to have a great time. Maybe they came just to see about you because of the death of a loved one, and they wanted to make sure you were good, and they came in and tidied up your house, and they did appreciation. Appreciation. Maybe they gave you a tip on that job, or maybe they sat down with you to help you iron out your business situation, to help you get your business off the ground. Maybe, just maybe, they say, talk to this person. Talk to that person. I'm going to put in a word for you. But you have to be willing and open to receive that, and then walk in knowing that it's yours, without arrogance, but with confidence, and knowing without doubt. You want to command the room in a way that something special about you without you saying it. Let them talk about you. Let the room talk about you in a good way when you're there and when you leave. They got nothing but good things to say because of your appreciation that you've shown over days and months and years. All have manifested to this one day that you get that job, that promotion, or that contract, that deal, whatever. You get to move across the country, you move out of the country. All these things come. You meet the love of your life. You meet the, you meet great friends and colleagues and business associates and partners and things of that nature. Those things matter. Trust me, they do. The third one is to allow for these things to flow to you. Like allow for the next good thing. I say the next good thing because I want everything that's coming to me to be good. Right? Open yourself. Allow for all things good to come your way. Allow for it. But the only way you can allow that is that you're doing good in the earth somewhere else, right? It has to be something that is reciprocated somewhere. It may not be come from the people that you've done good to, but it's going to come from people who have the capacity to give that to you, which you have given in gratitude, acknowledgement, right? And allowing those things to flow all the way through into your spirit. And you receive it with gratitude all over again. And it cycles. And now you got a cycle of nothing but good things. You're using a AAA method to continue this whole thing going. It's like it's so reciprocal, like it's nothing but goodness. It's good, it's knowing, it's acknowledge, it's gratitude, it's knowing, it's allowing, and you're just kind of in appreciation. All these things are coming instead of saying lack. I don't have. I don't. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares about me. You see how you want to keep how that change. I mean, just me saying that, I could feel the frequency changing in that minute just made by me speaking those words because the sounds that come out of my mouth have frequency. And when you speak a thing comes to existence. So you want to be appreciative because I love me. I love the people around me. I care about the people around me. And I have nothing but good things. And abundance is my birthright. And I'm appreciative and I show gratitude and I'm mindful and I'm kind and I'm giving and I'm intelligent. I'm emotional, but I care because I care. I'm emotional because I'm passionate, right? I'm a hard worker. I have great work ethic. I see a project from beginning to end, even if it's something that I don't end up not liking so much, but I'm gonna see it to the end because my integrity. I'm a woman of integrity, a man of integrity. I have good character traits. I am someone of value, not money value, but value intrinsically, character wise. That weighs more, is weight in gold is more. Having value beyond this fiat money that can go away, you can throw in a furnace in a minute. And let's be honest. So listen, think about the triple A's and stay in that space. The triple A's, acknowledgement, right? Appreciation, and allowing those things to flow into your life. I'm Deanna. This is Inspired Perspectives. I hope you got something from this little chat and that you put this AAA method to work for you in your life and see how things change. It may change overnight. It may take a little time, but if you're consistent with it, because it's all about consistency. It's all about consistency. So anything you're consistent with in goodness, nothing but good is going to come. And I will tell you just this tip, make sure that you are quite aware that it may not always come from the people you've done good for. It may come from other people who have the capacity to give it back to you. It's still reciprocating, it's still coming back to you. Still coming back to you. Hey, have a good day. See you on the next video.